for the Rockets. Terrence Jones is checked in for Capella. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Patrick Beverley. Spurs trail by 10.
And against the Clippers, the Spurs didn't have home court advantage. I mean, ended up playing a big part in that series. They ended up losing in Game 7 in Staples with some questionable timekeeping, but that's not why they lost.
No good from Lawson. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And he gets it to go. And that's now 11 points for Parker.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass. And that Spurs series sure didn't feel like a first-round matchup. I mean, you could have easily have seen either team playing for the title, regardless of who won the series. Both teams acknowledged that it felt like a conference finals matchup.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And it's Leonard again missing.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Here's Harden, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
It's Parker with the drive, and it's sent back by Howard. And now it's Lawson running. He can go all the way. The shot will not go. Great D that time from Leonard. To the middle. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Parker.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
No good from Lawson.
Well, one thing about Ty Lawson is he's very good at attacking the defense. Gets inside without a problem and knows how to set up teammates.
Rockets leading by 8. On the wing, Brewer. Back to Lawson. He feeds it to Howard. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Dwight Howard. 3rd in rebounding, 3rd in field goal percentage. And he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
I tell you what, man, he has an instinct for how the shot's going to come off that rim, and he goes after it. That's why he's one of the best rebounders in the game.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
A 3 from Anderson, and he gets it to go.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Here's Howard. No good. Spurs trail by 5. Ginobili with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. Ginobili misses.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
Harden kicks to Jones. And the layup's good off the glass. Jones has got his first bucket in this one.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range. Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
Shot's good by Mills. And the Rockets with possession here. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They get to take on the Magic in Orlando after this one. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Harden against Ginobili. Harden, that's good. Harden's got 29 in the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Howard with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Knocked away. And another shot. Harden gets the bucket. He's got 31.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Well, it's been in the...
Here we go, San Antonio.
The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Rockets leading by 9. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Aldridge out there with Duncan, and it's Mills in at the point. That's the San Antonio 5. Capella with the bucket.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
Yeah, that's a winning formula as far as I'm concerned. They've been the aggressors and far more assertive on the offensive end.
And Mills kicks to Leonard, and it's sent back by Howard. Now Harden dishes it to Howard. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. A rebound by the Spurs. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. And here's Leonard from 3. Again, Leonard missing.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Capella dishes to Howard. Tries it from 19. That one off the back iron and out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. Rockets leading by 11. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Beverly the pass to Howard. Harden kicks to Beverly. Off target from three-point range. For San Antonio, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Leonard attacking. Here's Green. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on James Harden.
Yeah, the Rockets were able to make it to the second spot in the West at the very end of the season. Actually came down to the last day. They could have ended as low as 6 going into the final games.
Parker's checked in for the Spurs. Last season for the Rockets, they finished as the number 2 team in the West to the Golden State Warriors. But, you know, they had to battle the whole way through.
Yeah, in part because of injuries. I mean, the Rockets did well to come in second in the West, but it was because they took care of the so-called easy games. 33 wins in the conference, but a record of 12-16 against the other playoff teams out West.
And so here is Houston. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
I tell you what, at this point in his career, it is safe to say, actually has been for a while, that Duncan might be one of the best power forwards ever. He is, clearly. 5 rings, 50-win seasons, his whole career, the complete package on the box.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
All right, Doris. Jason Terry. He's checked in for Houston. And Duncan, who briefly contemplated retiring after last season, showed in the playoffs, Greg, he is still very much at the top of his game.
Listen, Tim Duncan, for me, is the greatest power forward to ever play the game, although Pop will tell you he's actually a center in the power forward's body. I mean, what a great matchup. Yeah, how great was he, I should say, in the matchup against the Clippers last season. And throughout his career, he has been more consistent than a clock. I mean, it doesn't matter the year or who he's up against. This guy just finds a way to leave his mark on the game.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Pass to Howard. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
Now, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay,
that was just
I'll buy that for now.
a good old-fashioned chin check right there.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Terry against Parker. And it's Terry off the drive. Here's Howard. Nice D from Aldridge. Spurs trail by 7. And the wide open shot from Green. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
It's stolen by Green. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody left. It's tipped. They retain possession. And that one's good. Parker. Rockets leading by 3. 1:44 left to play in the final quarter. Feeds to Howard. Back to Terry. From downtown. The Rockets again can't hit.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Parker's shot is off.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
San Antonio making a switch here. Ginobili's checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Beverly's checked in. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Harden dishes to Howard. Back to Harden. 5 to shoot. He kicks to Capella. Houston needs to get a shot. Takes a 3. And James Harden with the 3. Harden's got 13 points in the second half.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And the dunk by Aldridge.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
And really the focus right now is to stay hot. Not much time left to complete this comeback, so they've got to get it done now.
Harden, that's good.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
San Antonio with the ball. They trail by 6. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so too. And Beverly kicks to Capella. Ariza has the open look. And another 3 for Houston.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And so they foul intentionally.
Well, that took way too long. If they're trying to stretch this thing out, they shouldn't waste so much time.
At the line for the Spurs, Dwight Howard. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're losing by 6. 9 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
Yeah, it's no-brainer, partner. I mean, that's their only choice. Shoot the 3 and hopefully get it down and then foul.
Here's Parker. Tries a 3 off the inbound. It's good from beyond the arc.
And really the defense not organized on that inbounds play. And boy, do they pay the price with the triple.
It's stolen by Duncan. To force OT. He got it! He got it!
And guys, that's one for the highlight reel. They needed a 3 to extend the game, and the young fella delivers.
Yes, he did. A clutch shot, and really what I like, guys, there was no hesitation. He shot it freely and with confidence. As a result, we're headed to overtime.